Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
You can be a lone ranger on the field, Scorpio, preferring to stay in your own lane instead of making yourself vulnerable to your opponents. But if this vibe starts to show up amongst your teammates, it's time to let your guard down and work on your pitch together. Pairing up can only help you become a stronger player.
Started 4-0, so he got off to a great start. Lost his last outing against St. Louis, but he's got good stuff. Everybody was very excited in Cincinnati to acquire him because they gave up Jonathan India, a former first-round pick and a good player at second base, but they had some backup there. They had Matt McLain who could step in and play second base, and everybody felt like McLain was actually going to be a better all-around player than India. So to acquire a pitcher of Singer's caliber was a big plus for Cincinnati going into 25.
Meanwhile, A.J. Smith-Shawver coming off a win at his last go-round. 3 runs or fewer allowed in all 4 of A.J. Smith-Shawver's starts. So it seems like he's right there close to making a click. Maybe he makes a click tonight to pick up a victory here in Game 1. When we come back, Joe will introduce you to the starting lineups, and after that, we'll have the first pitch of the game. It's the Braves and the Reds tonight on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get a Hyundai Tucson for 3.99% APR for 72 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end June 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Shooting drills. A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve, but one who genuinely cares about each player
you have what it takes. We got this.
Can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
I'm Cortland spokespug Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next-level communities. Go Braves!
Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare's Heart Care Services. When it comes to your heart or someone close to you, nothing matters more than receiving the absolute best care. It's crucial to seek out doctors who are renowned experts team of specialized physicians and nurses dedicated to your heart health. They offer more options for customized treatment solutions that work for you. To learn more, visit emoryhealthcare.org/heartcare.
Jim Chastain here with ASW Distillery. Braves country, like me, you're excited for the midseason event when all the stars align in Atlanta to host the biggest names in baseball. To celebrate, we've partnered with the Braves to release a limited edition 8-year-old Fiddler Chin Music Bourbon finished on Marucci maple bats that marks not only this milestone, but also the Braves' 8-year anniversary at Truist Park. Look for Fiddler Chin Music 8 Years distinctive blue label this May across Georgia. And Chin Music Toasted is currently available with its Friday Reds label at your local bottle shop.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go.
Posting my tap dancing videos is easier than ever.
Now through April 17th, get 300 megabit Xfinity Internet and 1 unlimited mobile line together for $30 a month for 1 year. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Requires paperless billing and autopay to stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment tax and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Xfinity.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
It's no surprise that facial hair is personal. It grows from your face. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/homerun and use promo code HOMERUN for 20% off $20 or more.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang terms.
$5 could win you your wildest dreams, but you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money, it's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
Get ready to fall in love, but this time with my home island of Curacao. Hi, I'm Ozzy Albies, second baseman from the Atlanta Braves, and Curacao is where my story began. It's where the vibe is full of color and life, where our culture shines with European and Caribbean flair, and where you're bound to find a new adventure or some much-needed time to relax. It's the start of my story, and it could be the next part of yours. Visit Curacao and feel it for yourself.
City of Hope is advancing cancer care at life-saving speed with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
When the game's on the line, making the right call can be the difference between winning or losing. Right, Blooper? Making the right call after you've been injured is no different. For more than 25 years, injured people have made the right call to John Foy and Associates after an accident. Why? Because they know we fight to get you everything you deserve, and we don't stop fighting until you get the most money possible. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
With the crack of the bat and a swipe across the chest, fans are reading the signs. The Atlanta Braves are back for another winning season, and with them is Simply Sport CBD, proud hometown partner of your Atlanta Braves and your hero in recovery. Whether you're warming up for the big game or cooling down after a workout, Simply Sport CBD supports your recovery, helping you to get back to your best life faster. So gear up with the Braves and Simply Sport CBD. Visit simplysportcbd.com to gain that hemp field advantage. That's Simply Sport CBD, your partner in peak performance.
¿Lesionado? Visita abogados.com. Morgan & Morgan.
Oh, watch for beans.
That sign says watch for bears. Here, let's find you an eye doctor on ZocDoc.
Look, Dr. Barker is in network.
That says Dr. Baker. Here, let me help. Reviews say he's very attentive. Dr. Cleaves has 5 stars and an opening tomorrow.
That's great.
Booked it.
Nice. So, why do I need to watch for falling socks? You've got options. Book on ZocDoc today.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Se acaba el tiempo para encontrar el regalo perfecto para el Día de las Madres, pero no importa, Macy's está aquí para ayudarte. Compra nuestra venta anual del Día de las Madres y encontrarás regalos que harán que tu mamá diga, eso es justo lo que quería. Hay collares y pendientes de diamante a 30-55% menos, carteras de Karl Lagerfeld y Calvin Klein al 30% menos, y juegos de fragancias de diseñador en caja y listos para regalar. ¿No es fácil? Pero no esperes más. El Día de las Madres es este domingo y la venta comienza mañana en Macy's. Ahorros sobre precios ya reducidos, aplican excepciones.
It's no surprise that facial hair is personal. It grows from your face. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/homerun and use promo code HOMERUN for 20% off $20 or more.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
On bases, gotta hold them close. Speaking of close, the guy sitting right next to me is real close. Scoot over. That's Ben Ingram.
I like the coziness of our our chairs up here. Yeah, game one in this series, Braves and the Reds. Reds just coming off a homestand where they dropped 4 of 7. They split with the Cardinals, then dropped 2 out of 3 to the Nationals. It'll be Friedel, McLean, and De La Cruz here in the top of the first inning. A.J. Smith-Shawver is ready, and now for the ball game. And the first pitch is called strike. On the attack with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. That's a good sign. Starting up tonight, right on time at 7:15 Eastern Time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Friedel takes ball inside. The time of the first pitch, as always, brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. There's the 1-1 pitch on the way to T.J. Friedel. And a harmless bouncer to first. Glove Mike Olson steps on the bag with his right foot. And 1 down. Braves coming out of the first base dugout tonight, wearing their home white uniforms, white tops, white pants, with the red lettering, red numerals, outlined in navy. Braves across the chest on top of the tomahawk. And the Reds wearing the traveling grays, tops and pants, red lettering, red numerals, outlined in white. And Cincinnati arching across the chest of their gray uniforms. 1 down for Matt McLean. He's a guy that they missed a lot last year, and they're expecting a better batting average out of him to this point, hitting $165. That'll be swung on and missed. And the expectation of McLean is a big reason that they felt comfortable trading Jonathan India. But it's McLean, their second baseman tonight. There's the 0-1 pitch on the way from A.J. Smith-Shawver. Nothing wrong with that. 96-mile-an-hour heater. 0-2. Like that very emphatic strike call by Chris Siegel.
Me too.
That's a broadcaster's best friend right there. 0-2 on McLean. Pitch on the way. Came in tight with a splitter. And a 1-2 count. A.J. Smith-Shawver. 3 runs or fewer allowed in all 4 starts. That's a good sign. Young man, just 22 years old. 1-2 pitch. Missed up and in. Went back to that slider. And the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Braves have gone 2-2 in A.J. starts this year. Base is empty, 1 down. And the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up. That'll spin back our way and out of play. Keep it a 2-2 count. Want to remind you to cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download the Prize Picks app, use code BRAVES, and get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Offering to McLean. Missed up and in. Under that split change. Smith-Shawver fastball, split change, curve, and a slider. But that fastball and split change is really guiding his ship. Count runs full. 3-2 pitch. And just missed low and in with a fastball. Tried to dart over that inside corner, but home plate umpire Chris Siegel said ball 4.
Yeah, but you know, he got ahead of him with 2 good fastballs and only 1 fastball after that. I don't know if there was a need to try to see how that split finger works tonight or not, and the slider, but
yeah,
man, why get away from it?
1 on, 1 out for Ellie De La Cruz. Pitch on the way to him. That'll miss outside. Try to backdoor curveball. Well, as Elly De La Cruz goes, so do the Reds. And their wins this year, he's batting .271 with 5 homers. And their losses, .266 with no homers. There's the 1-0 pitch. De La Cruz, bouncer up the middle, sliding to his left and gloving Nick Allen. And a good throw across for the out. That's his only play because McLean was bearing down on second. And Allen was back to the bag, but a very nice play for out number 2. One more number to throw out in that department, talking about Elly De La Cruz. In the Reds' wins, he has 22 RBIs. In the Reds' losses, he has 3. That's a big drop-off.
Sure is.
2 down for Gavin Lux, former Dodger, in the left-hand batter's box. Had a notion, laid off. And a curveball makes it 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, Austin Riley is in a spotlight down there at third base, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that sunlight right there this early in the year.
1-0 to Lux. That'll miss high. Everybody else in the shade as it's 7:19 Eastern time, but there is a portal in the stadium down the right field line where the sun is pouring right through and hitting Austin directly in the eyes, like a big spotlight on him. 2-0 pitch. That'll miss outside. The appeal, and he did not go, says third base umpire Brian Walsh. Riley in a different spotlight last night, and he really came through. He led the Braves to victory last night. A couple of 2-run homers as the Braves won 4-3 over the Dodgers. 3-0 to Lux, and that's high ball 4. So the inning has gone ground out, walk, another ground out, and another walk.
And that's the only fastball he threw in that sequence. He's throwing 96, 97, Ben.
Bring that heater. So now Spencer Steer to the plate. Steer, a 206 hitter. Swings it from the right side. Here's their first baseman. There's a called strike. There's the fastball. Right over the outside corner. That last outing for A.J. Smith-Shawver got a win against the Rockies, his second career win. And both of his career wins have been versus Colorado. Looking for one versus Cincinnati tonight. 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Called strike. 0-2. Way ahead, 0-2 on Spencer Steer, who bats 5th in Terry Francona's order. He'd love to polish off the Reds with a strikeout right here. 0-2 pitch, and he put him away. That's how you get it done. Fastball, fastball, then a splitter. And got the swing and miss. And a good finish there in the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Reds nothing, and the Braves coming up when we come back.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
the official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves. Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Braves coming to the plate for the first time to face the right-hander Brady Singer. We're scoreless into the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna here in the bottom of the first inning. And the 28-year-old righty Brady Singer brings his first pitch. There's a called strike. A sinker at 93. Singer, big boy, 6'5", 215, righty from Eustis, Florida. We've seen him a couple of times already. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Verdugo, check swing. There is a called strike, 0-2. He had been with the Royals, and the Braves had seen him as a Royal, now wearing the red and black of the Reds. Now Verdugo has an issue with that last pitch being called a strike. He wanted there to be an appeal down to Brian Walsh. But Chris Siegel, the home plate umpire, said, nope, I got it. It's 0-2. 0-2 from Singer. That'll be punched on the ground out to third. Santiago Espinal has it. Throws over. He was shifted to his left with a shortstop and normally set up, and that goes 5-3 on the putout. That brings Austin Riley to the plate. The leather for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer at first base. Matt McLean at second. Ellie De La Cruz, the shortstop, and Santiago Espinal, the third baseman. Tyler Callahan, no relation to Tommy Callahan, out in left field. TJ Friedel in center. Jake Fraley in right. There's ball low. Tyler Stevenson, the catcher, and on the mound, the righty Brady Singer, who is 4-1 with a 3.24 ERA. This is his 7th start of the year. 1-0 to Riley. And a called strike. Lots of sinkers and sliders from this guy, huh?
Sinker, slide, but mostly fastballs, Benny. And he works quickly. You better be ready.
1-1 in for a called strike.
He's got a sweeper too, but he sits 91 to 94, throws strikes, but he likes to work quick.
1-2 on Riley. No score here in the first. 1-2 pitch. That'll miss outside. A sinker, slider, cutter, four-seamer, and a sweeper. What's interesting about Singer is he came into spring training talking about the changeup he'd been working on. There's a 2-2 pitch. A rocket deep down the right field line, but slicing foul into the screen. And he was working on it. The Reds broadcaster said, yeah, the changeup wasn't all that bad. But we got to opening day, and they haven't seen it since. Just hasn't had the confidence in that pitch. Here's the 2-2. Riley puts the barrel on one out towards deep center, shy of the warning track, and Friedel has got it right there on the edge of the track.
I thought he got another one.
I did too. It looked very similar to the second homer that he hit last night. But 2 down to the inning. Today's A-list member of the game is Chris Strickland of Smyrna, Georgia. Chris has been an A-list member since 2015, and his favorite perk is priority access to postseason tickets. Congratulations to Chris, today's A-list member of the game. No score, bottom of the first. Ozuna takes a called strike. Reds got a couple of walks in the top of the first inning, couldn't score. Braves trying to stay out of a 1-2-3 first. Marcell Ozuna takes the ball inside. Last outing for Singer was against the Cardinals. Got his first loss of the year, even though he gave up just 1 run in 6 innings. He received 0 runs of support in that game. 1-1 pitch, low and outside. He's allowed just 3 runs over his last 2 starts combined. Went 6 innings in both of those. And he is winless in his career versus the Braves. Seen him each of the last 2 seasons. 2-1 pitch. Missed outside. Saw him in 2023. Saw him in 2024. And altogether he's 0-2 with an 8.18 career ERA versus the Braves. So the Braves have gotten after him. 3-1 to Ozuna. That'll be swung on, missed.
Well, he's got a real accelerated delivery. Kind of like you put him on fast forward. He steps back toward first base real fast and then kicks real fast. So he can make you want to jump out there at him and you've got to make yourself stay back.
Here's the 3-2. Ozuna takes ball 4 low. That'll extend the inning on the 29th walk of the year by Marcell Ozuna. Here comes Matt Olson. We were telling you that Brady Singer was traded to the Reds. In fact, last 2 times we saw Singer, he was with the Royals. 6 years in the big leagues, 5 with Kansas City, traded here in the offseason. Matt Olson takes a close shave up and in. Fastball 91, had him spinning out of there. But the interesting thing about that trade was he was traded for one of his best friends. Jonathan India went the other way in that trade, and Singer and India were really close friends playing in college at the University of Florida. There's a ball outside. And for the longest time, India had been rumored to be traded to Kansas City, and Singer was excited about it, thinking his former buddy is going to be joining him. Well, they passed en route to the other destination in that trade. 2-0 to Chopper, out to first, a leap into the air by Steer, takes it to the bag for the unassisted out, and that ends the bottom of the first inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We played one.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. At Morgan & Morgan, we don't back down. We fight to get you every dollar you deserve. No curveballs, no strikeouts, just results. That's why we've recovered over $25 billion for our clients and fight for them from offices nationwide. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It is okay to not be okay.
Hey everybody, Buck Belue here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. Got a really nice night for baseball. 66 degrees of the ballpark. Just a couple of cotton ball clouds up there in the Atlanta skyline. And a really pleasant evening. No score into the top of the second. Stevenson, Fraley, and Espinal due up for the Reds, as that's 6, 7, and 8 in their order. A.J. Smith-Shawver, 19 pitches in the first inning. And the first pitch driven foul up into the second deck down the right field line. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of our pregame Cinco de Mayo meal we had tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch in the air to deep right field. Going to send back Eli White. Eli to the track, and he's there. Boy, he looked casual, didn't he?
He was very much gliding to that one.
He knew exactly where he was. That's about the easiest catch he's had in a while. He's had a couple of diving catches here lately. So 1 down. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. 1 down here in the top of the second. Tyler Stevenson hits a high fly ball to center. Michael Harris steps back a couple of strides. He's under it. And a room service fly ball to Michael. 2 down. Going back to that last outing for A.J. Smith-Shawver, he got lots of outs on fly balls. And in a ballpark as big as Colorado, you can live that way. You just hope that the fly balls tonight stay in the yard. So far, so good. And here's Santiago Espinal. No score, top of the second. Espinal takes fastball for a strike. 0-1, fly ball to deep left center field. Verdugo and Harris coming together. That's Michael's ball. And he's got it in deep left center. So 3 flyouts, and down go the Reds in order. We head to the bottom of the inning. Reds nothing, Braves nothing.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
It's no surprise that facial hair is personal. It grows from your face. That's why Dollar Shave Club makes the razors, but you make the rules. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality but never overpriced. Dollar Shave Club products are now available everywhere. Or visit their site right now for 20% off $20 or Braves. So you...
Accidentes de auto, caídas y resbalón, lesiones en el trabajo, casos que valen montón. No pagas si no ganas en abogados.com. Morgan y Morgan, la firma más grande de lesiones son. Han ganado un montón.
¿Lesionado? Visita abogados.com.
Is up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Braves and Reds scoreless into the bottom of the second. It'll be Murphy, Albies, and Harris coming up for Atlanta. And this is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And if the Braves steal a base here in the bottom of the second, our contestant Tiffany Canada will win $50 in free Marathon gas cards. You can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. Best of luck to Tiffany tonight. Sean Murphy, the batter. He'll take a called strike. Murph has put up some pretty good numbers in his career versus Singer. He's 5 for 8 with 2 doubles and 2 homers. 0-1 from Singer. And a ground ball out to third. To his left, Espinal secures. Throws over to first base and 1 away. 1 down now for Ozzie Albies. Cinco de Mayo. Got a nice day for it. It's a misconception that this is Mexican Independence Day. That's actually not the case. Mexican Independence Day is September the 16th. Cinco de Mayo honors the Battle of Puebla.
Oh, well, they were just needing a party day.
That's right. There's a ball outside. Battle of Puebla in 1862. The belligerents were France and Mexico. Here's a 1-0 pitch on the way. That'll be pulled foul. And the Mexican forces were outmanned, yet were victorious. And this became a celebration of Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire. And the holiday provided patriotic inspiration for the people of Mexico. And now we use it to buy beer off the racks and have a good time on May 5th.
Yeah.
There's a 1-1 pitch. Albies hits one in the air to right field. Fraley over to his left. He's there. Makes the catch, 2 down. Puts the bat in the hands of Michael Harris. Reds went down quickly in the top of the inning. And the Braves bottom half of the second going by pretty quickly as well. First pitch to Harris. Now there's a called strike. Michael got a base hit last night in that game versus the Dodgers. As altogether, he went 1 for 11 in that series. So looking to heat up here versus the Reds. 0-1 outside, 1-1. Scoreless game, bottom of the second. And the 1-1 pitch. Harris sends one foul. This is the first of 4 between the Braves and the Reds. For the Reds, they have this 7-game road trip here in Atlanta, and then they head to Houston for 3. Then later in the summer, when we see these guys, we'll play 2 games in Cincinnati, and then the final game of that series will be at Bristol at the racetrack. That foul ball came off the foot of Harris. Takes a moment to climb back in. Brady Singer brings a 1-2, and he just missed inside. Half the Reds team was walking towards the dugout. There's the 2-2 from Singer, and there's a called third strike. Fastball right at the bottom of the zone. First strike out of the game for Brady Singer. Braves go down in order. 2 innings behind us. We go to the top of the third. No score.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, we fight for you, making sure big insurance doesn't throw you a curveball. With over $25 billion recovered, we're the home run hitters you need.
This is gone.
Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan is responsible for this ad. John Morgan is licensed in Florida and Tennessee. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
It's no surprise that facial hair is personal. It grows from your face. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/homerun and use promo code HOMERUN for 20% off $20 or more.
Rolling into the top of the third here in Atlanta. Braves nothing, Reds nothing. And it'll be 9-1-2 coming up for Cincinnati. Tyler Callahan, followed by T.J. Friedl and Matt McLean. E.J. Smith-Shawver back to work, and a first pitch fastball is fouled back. Want to remind you that Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing of the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. 0-1 pitch is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. .26 pitches for Smith-Shawver, 15 strikes. And there's 1-1. And a weak ground ball out to first. Olsen gloves. Underhand feed to the bag. Smith-Shawver there. And 1 down.
So you were telling me that you saw the Reds line up and saw T. Callahan?
Yeah. I was thinking Tommy Boy.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, when I got on MLB.com to look at the lineups at first, it said T. Callahan. I'm thinking, please be Tommy Callahan.
Yeah.
We're going to have a blast with that for 4 straight days.
Uh-huh.
Tyler Callahan. One down, back to the top of the order. T.J. Friedl is 0 for 1 with a ground out to first base. First pitch to him. There's a called strike. Good-looking curveball. You mentioned earlier, Joe, that A.J. Smith-Shawver has made 1 career start versus the Reds. And if I reference the game, I think a lot of people remember the game. Here's the 0-1. Friedl lines one out to short. Nice pick by Allen. Up on his feet. Bounces it twice, and that's in time. That is absolutely spectacular by Nick Allen. That was a laser beam at him. And he went to the ground to his right. And before you could snap your fingers, he was up on his feet and sending a good throw to first base.
I'm telling you, you can't hit a ball much harder than that. What a good handle.
A play good enough will make that the Truist play of the game. Brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Pitch only to Matt McLain in for a call strike. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. Nick Allen can pick it, man. That is some kind of fun to watch. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Matt McLain. And McLain swings and misses. McLain walked in the first inning. Since those 2 walks by Smith-Shawver in the first inning, he's been on the attack. 0-2 pitch. That's fouled back.
Somebody must have gotten in his ear about using that fastball.
That one came in at 98. And of his last 12 pitches, he's thrown 11 strikes and 1 ball. 0-2 to McLain. That's a little bit low. I mentioned that last time Smith-Shawver saw the Reds. That was in 2023. That was the game where Elly De La Cruz hit for the cycle in an 11-10 Reds win in Cincinnati on a Friday night. It was an amazing game. 1-2 low and outside. Braves bounced back and won Saturday and Sunday, and I think all 3 games were 1-run games. But that game was a thriller similar to what we saw in Arizona on that last road trip. The way it went back and forth. Here's the 2-2. Just missed a tad high with a curve.
De La Cruz hit a homer and a double in that cycle. The homer and double came off of Smith-Shawver.
3-2. And he launches one way up in the air to deep left field. Verdugo backpedaling almost to the warning track, and he's there. So there's out number 3. And that's now 7 in a row sat down by A.J. Smith-Shawver. We go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and
code BRAVE. Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, we fight for you, making sure big insurance doesn't throw you a curveball. With over $25 billion recovered, we're the home run hitters you need.
This is gone.
Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan is responsible for this ad. John Morgan is licensed in Florida and Tennessee. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
At Rent-A-Center, there are so many ways to own the best brands your own way. Our flexible ownership options put you in control, offering a tailored path to owning the products you love, because everyone has their own way to own. So how will you own yours? Tap the banner or visit rentacenter.com to get started. Rental purchase agreement. You will not own the items until the total amount needed to acquire ownership is paid in full or you exercise your early purchase option. Ownership is optional. You may cancel at any time.
You can turn off on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan, and the Fan app.
Braves nothing, Reds nothing. Into the bottom of the 3rd. Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you. First game of this 4-game series between Atlanta and Cincinnati. Eli White leading it off, and Eli with a fly ball to right field. Coming over towards the line, Jake Fraley. And 1 pitch and 1 down for Singer and company. That'll bring Nick Allen up to the plate. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day at a Georgia Power. We know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save more energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Nick Allen brought them to their feet with his glove in the top of the inning. Takes a called strike here with bases empty and 1 down in the bottom of the inning. Called strike, good slider, 0-2. Well, it argues with Chris Siegel. No homers yet this season for Allen. We'll take one outside. He does have 9 in his career. So they might put a charge into one at some point this season. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Brady Singer. Righty deals, and Allen sucks one past the diving Ellie De La Cruz. Base hit into left field. De La Cruz was diving right, and as tall as he is, that was just out of his reach.
Pretty good approach right there for Nick, cutting down on his swing, behind in the count. Yanked it through the hole.
Back to the top of the order to Alex Verdugo. Look, we love Alex's walk-up music, but it's perfect for a night like tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Celebrates his Mexican heritage. There's ball outside, 1-0. One of our favorite nights on the road at a ballpark in the last few years is that night that they had the mariachi band playing in between every inning at Dodger Stadium. Verdugo, check swing, did not go. 2-0.
Yeah, that was fabulous.
There was no music that night. Just anytime we went in between innings, they were on. That was a lot of fun. 2 balls and no strikes on Verdugo. Pick off over to first base. Allen back in with a dive.
Have you ever listened to Linda Ronstadt's album, Father's My Father's Song, or something like that? Songs of My Father. All mariachi, and she is awesome. Yeah.
There's the 2-0 pitch. There's a ball outside. She's also an Arizona native, isn't she?
Yeah, Tucson. Just like Alex. She could sing anything.
Yeah. No score, bottom of the third. 3-0 pitch. Speaking of singing, there's a called strike from Singer. 3-1 on Verdugo. He's over 1 with a ground out to third. Brady Singer brings a 3-1. Verdugo takes a called strike. Singer, former 18th overall selection in 2018 out of Florida. He helped the Gators win a national championship. They were loaded with pitchers that year. Good lead at first base by Allen. There he goes, 3-2 pitch, pulled down the right field line, fair, bangs into the sidewall. Allen heading for third, they're going to wave him. Getting to it in right field, Fraley. Throw to the plate, here comes Nick, 1-0 Braves. Head first slide by Nick Allen, it's an RBI double, and it's now 1-0 Braves in the third.
Ooh, baby, did that whistle down the line. I don't know what the exit velo was on it, but Verdugo nailed it.
That was right on the line. Bouncing right over the bag. Umpire Alex McKay down at first base had to do a jumping jack out of the way. Runner at second, one down for Austin Riley. 1-0 Braves. First pitch to Riley, in for a called strike. Pretty impressed with Alex McKay's agility down there, jumping over that thing. 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1-1.
That one leg went up in the air like a punter.
That's exactly what it looked like. One to Riley, and he fouls that one back. Allen able to score from first base on the double by Verdugo. For Alex, that was his 7th RBI of the year. Riley awaits. 1-2 from Singer. Swung on and shot into center. A base hit. Verdugo around third base. Friedel hits the cutoff man, and they hold. It's an RBI by Riley, and it's 2-0 Braves. 25th RBI of the season for Austin Riley. And down to 2 strikes. Got the barrel on one and hit a liner right up the middle.
Telling you now, some pretty good approaches against this guy who's been very good all year long, but when When he gets ahead in the count, they're not trying to do too much with him.
Second trip to the order, starting to see some contact now. Brady Singer, back-to-back scoreless innings to begin the game, but then the single by Allen, double by Verdugo, single by Riley. And 2 runs have scored. Bat in the hands of Marcell Ozuna, who walked back in the first inning. That'll miss outside. First pitch slider that he laid off of. Ozuna takes another one outside. Back-to-back sliders, and Ozuna not tempted in the least. And a 2-0 countdown, Marcell Ozuna. Second baseman Matt McLain shaded hard to his right. 2-0 pitch, broken bat fly ball to right field. To his left, Fraley towards the line, makes the catch. And back to first base, Riley. Barrel into that bat, landed on the grass between the mound and shortstop. Got absolutely sawed off there. Two away for Matt Olson.
Boy, I mean, broken right in half.
Braves with the early 2-0 lead. Matt Olson takes the ball outside. I'm telling you about Brady Singer growing up in Florida, growing up his favorite player. You guessed it, Chipper Jones. Big Braves fan growing up. And now facing the Braves for the 3rd time in his career. Pitch misses high, 2 balls, no strikes. First time the Braves ever saw Singer. He was with the Royals a couple of years ago. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Matt Olson. Olson with a huge cut and a miss. That was one of the more uncomfortable days weather-wise that entire season. You might recall, we were in Kansas City back in April of 2023, and it was freezing. High winds, 2-1 pitch fouled back. And the Braves went in there and swept that series. But it was not a fun day to hit.
It can be very, very cold in that ballpark early on. They shoot those fountains off and the spray just turns to sleet.
I believe it. Riley leaded first. 2-2, yanked down the right field line to the corner, and a foul ball. I mean, barely foul. Not a lot of foul ground down to the end of the line. Somehow that ball found it. It hit right off the sidewall and rattled around down there. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. 2-2, check swing, tapper, foul. Well, the Braves 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits and looking for more. Olson had his on-base pitch on the way, misses inside. Had his on-base streak end last night, went 0 for 4, could not reach. That ended at 20 games. Trying to start up a brand new streak tonight. Currently 0 for 1 with a ground out. Riley will get a head start here with a 3-2 count and 2 down. There he goes. 3-2, fouled off again, just barely got a piece of a slider. By the way, that RBI single by Riley, his 24th RBI in his last 27 games. There he goes. 3-2 in the air, down the left field line, slicing towards the corner, racing over and sliding to it, Callahan, and then into the sidewall. He's dropped the ball, and everybody's going to continue to run. Riley trots to the plate. Callahan is injured. Olson around third. He'll come around, and he will score. But Callahan went into the sidewall and lost the ball. He had it for a moment, but banged into that sidewall. And as it stood, I believe they said fair ball. And the Reds want to review this. Callahan is holding his left arm. He's hurt bad.
Yeah, he was going full tilt over there. Ball was slicing away from him.
Well, Terry Francona.
He's in horrible pain, being tended to by their training staff.
So we have not seen a replay yet, but Callahan's going to come out of there. He's holding that left arm. Trainer has his arm draped over him. They're just trying to help him off the field. Watching the replay.
Oh.
It was in the glove, and he made contact with the wall, took it to the ground, and the ball came out. And then he just threw his glove off because he was in so much pain.
And kind of bent his hand or wrist into the padding. Bent it back.
Well, when he made contact with the ball, I thought he was in fair territory, and then took it into the wall and lost the ball in his tumble to the ground.
I agree with you. I mean, he had it in his glove for at least a step before he hit the wall. I guess the question is, did he hang on to it long enough?
Right.
Because it certainly was a fair ball.
Oh, when he went into that sidewall, he's completely shielded from our angle. And we just saw him go 100 miles an hour into that wall, and he just disappeared from where we sit.
His second major league game.
Alan Porter's the crew chief. Let's hear from him.
After review, the call of the field is confirmed. It is no catch. The play stands. Cincinnati loses their challenge.
So he said no catch and the play is dead, which would make that a foul ball?
No, it's a inside the park home run.
Okay. So it is an inside the park home run for Matt Olson. And it's 4-0 Braves.
Terry Francona is wanting a bit of an explanation. Alan Porter's coming over to talk to Brian Snitker first, but I'm not sure why.
So he's getting that explanation right now. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
So now Alan Porter and Chris Siegel are over there chatting with Terry Francona. Blake Dunn is the new left fielder for the Reds. So the Braves get an inside the park home run from Matt Olson. And Tyler Callahan leaves the game. So it was in his glove and then dropped, no catch. And Matt was able to go all the way around the bases. But, of course, the health of the player became the Reds' immediate concern. And they weren't sure exactly what the play was. And a good job by the umpires of having the play continue. And that becomes the 6th homer of the season for Matt Olson. There's a ball outside. Can't imagine he's ever had an inside the park home run.
Yeah, strange sequence of events there.
One-0 to Murphy, and a ground ball sharply out to short, up with it De La Cruz, and he'll throw to first base for the out. But a big productive inning for the Braves as they score 4 times, and Matt Olson caps off the inning with an inside the park home run.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Call calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Well, the Braves hit 7 to the plate in the bottom of the third inning. They score 4 times and hand a 4-run cushion to A.J. Smith-Shawver. That inside-the-park home run by Matt Olson, the first homer of the night for the Braves, meaning you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters tomorrow only, plus a free alignment, a free oil change. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show to see how much you'll save tomorrow at Tire Discounters. Visit TireDiscounters.com/Braves to learn more. Ellie De La Cruz, the batter. Smith-Shawver goes back to work. There's a ball high and outside. De La Cruz, Lux, and Steer here in the top of the fourth. 1-0 pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner. It's the Tidal Wave Auto Spy inning. And if A.J. Smith-Shawver can put a 0 on the board here in the top of the fourth inning, that's going to get you into Tidal Wave Auto Spy tomorrow. 1-1 pitch. De La Cruz cuts it loose and misses a curveball. Yeah, the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning tonight. Tidal Wave will offer half off the Best Watch membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutospy.com/Braves. De La Cruz takes the ball outside, 2-2. Have we had an inside-the-park home run in this stadium? Here's the 2-2. That'll miss high and outside.
It's a very good question. I can't remember one.
I can't either. 3-2 to De La Cruz, and he hangs alive, fouling back a splitter. Because the thing is, if you told me there was going to be an inside-the-park home run in this ballpark, I'd guess that it hit off the bricks and right and went crazy from there. Nothing to left. But the injury allowed that to happen. Here's the 3-2 pitch. De La Cruz goes fishing, swings and misses, had a 96-mile-an-hour fastball in a perfect place. Second strikeout by A.J. Smith-Shawver.
The last inside the Parker I remember was the one JT Realmuto hit against the Braves in the postseason a couple of years ago in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that was off that angled wall in left center. Gavin Lux swings and tips one into the mid, 0-1. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think of an inside-the-park home run in this ballpark. 0-1 to Lux. And Lux with a fly ball to center. Michael Harris looking up, casually jogging in. And 2 down. Well, let me tell you this much. If that's the first inside-the-park home run in this ballpark, I'd have lost every penny I had betting against it being Matt Olson.
Right.
You hate that it comes at the expense of the injured left fielder Callahan.
That did not look good.
Spencer Steer takes the ball low and outside. A.J. Smith-Shawver brings the 1-0 pitch. Hooked foul down the left field line. 9 in a row sat down by Smith-Shawver. Yeah, there's 2 walks early, but he has really steadied his wings since then. 1-1 to Steer. Fouled back 1-2.
Well, he got back to his fastball. That's been first and foremost in his attack since those walks.
One, two, and misses low. All right, here we go. That's the second inside the park home run in Truist Park history. The other, Yuli Gurriel, April of 2023. Gurriel was with Miami, and he hit it off of Jesse Chavez. And I don't remember that at all. So it's the first by a Brave. Here's the 2-2, pulled foul.
I don't remember that at all.
Yuli Gurriel. That'll be sent foul.
I'm trying to picture like a sinking line drive that one of the outfielders tried to dive for and didn't get it, and then have it roll all the way to the wall. But I can't even picture that.
Two. And a little bit low. Missed with a fastball. Pretty good idea. Four 4-0 Braves, top of the fourth. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and he missed outside with a fastball. So 2-out walk to Spencer Steer. And it continues now for Tyler Stevenson. Stevenson 0-for-1 with a flyout, takes a ball high. Smith-Shawver loading up on that fastball. He's missed with his last couple of locations, but that shouldn't be a deterrent at all. There's the 1-0. A little bit low. All right. On that play, getting some clarification. When Yuli Gurriel hit the inside of the park home run, Kevin Pillar ran into the left field fence and got hurt on the play.
Okay. So,
similar circumstances. Time called by Sean Murphy. He's got to adjust his mitt. He had to swap out his mitt the other day, didn't he?
Yeah.
Smith-Shawver trying to lock back in. 2-0 pitch. A little bit low and outside. All of a sudden, he's hit a phase where he can't find the zone.
It's 4-0. Throw it down the middle.
Got a strikeout of De La Cruz and got Lux to fly out. Walk to Steer. 3-0 to Stevenson. There's a called strike. By the way, tip of the cap to Jeff Lombardi, sending us that information on the inside of the park home runs. Here's the 3-1 on the way to Tyler Stevenson. Outside with a fastball. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Jake Fraley will be the batter. Walking out there now, Sean Murphy. You know, we talk about A.J. Smith-Shawver being so young, 22, and you and I have both voiced our opinions on how we'd love to see him just be up here for a while and just learn every 5 days, very similarly to what we saw at Swellenbach last year. And these are the growing pains that if you can work through, you'll learn a lot in the process, don't you?
Yes, and you've got to be patient with him. The 4-run lead for a veteran pitcher is something that they know what to do. They know how to handle the lead. They know how to throw strikes and not be concerned about location. These 2 walks have all been about being just off the plate and trying to be too fine.
Now facing the lefty stick of Jake Fraley, who's 0-for-1 with a flyout. First pitch to Fraley, and he misses low with the splitter. Braves 4, Reds 0, top of the fourth. This will be A.J.'s 60th pitch of the game. And the 1-0 to the plate. Fraley with a soft lob, shallow right field. Backpedaling Ozzie Albies, and he's got it. There's out number 3. So a good job by A.J. working through those 2 walks. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-0.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa. If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah & Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
On the Fan app, now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Ben, Joe, and Jay Chad with you. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-0 Braves, and tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Stop by and get half off their Best Wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. Ozzie Albies takes the ball outside. 1 ball and no strikes. If you're just now tuning in, the game took a bit of a bizarre twist in the bottom of the 3rd inning. There's a 1-0 pitch and a fly ball to center. Coming in Friedel, and he'll play it on the bounce. Leadoff single by Ozzie Albies. If you missed that bottom of the 3rd, the Braves had played it a couple of runs. RBI double by Alex Verdugo, RBI single by Austin Riley. And with 2 down and a runner at first base on a 3-2 pitch, Matt Olson hit a liner deep down the left field line. Tyler Callahan, the rookie outfielder for the Reds, gave it everything he had into the corner. Harris fouls one back. And as he was going across the foul line deep in the left field corner, closing in on the sidewall, made the catch, banged very hard into that sidewall, went to the ground and dropped the ball, and of course was injured. And the runners just kept on going. Riley scored. Olson with an inside the park home run. 0-1 to Harris, misses inside. And Tyler Callahan unfortunately had to come out of the game, was holding his left arm. That's what went into the sidewall, and it looked really nasty. And of course, you're obviously thrilled that the Braves are able to pick up a couple of runs. You just hate that it comes at the expense of an injured player. 1-1 low and in.
The instincts of most professional athletes in something like that is to recover the ball, get it in, try to get it to the next person who can make a play with it. He was in such pain. That was not his nature to try to go get it.
Yeah. Harris with a ground ball to second. McLean boots it, has one play as he recovers. That's at first. Ozzie down to second on the 4-3 putout. I don't even know that he was of the presence of mind to even think about where the ball would have been, because he immediately ripped off the glove.
Yeah.
And was in such pain, and the ball just rolled out of the glove and onto the warning track down the left field line, and was just laying right next to him. But I just can't even imagine that kind of pain. And, well, you want to talk about playing the game hard. I mean, he was giving it everything he had to try to get that out. Eli White to the plate, and Eli takes the ball low. So 4-0 Braves, bottom of the 4th. Runner at second, 1 out. Lays off a slider away. Well, the Braves dropped 2 of those 3 games versus the Dodgers over the weekend, but won yesterday. Trying to make it 2 wins in a row. The Braves have still won 10 of their last 15 games. 2-0 pitch, and he hits one to deep left field. Blake Dunn is under it. And in deep left, he's got it. Ozzie holds at second base. Two away for Nick Allen. Braves have 3 games left on this homestand with the Reds. So first and foremost, we'd love to see you here at the ballpark between now and Thursday. And then a little quick getaway to Pittsburgh for the weekend, then right back home next week to see the Nationals. Allen with a ground ball to the left side. Gloved by the third baseman, Espinal on the grass, sends it over, and there's the third out. So the Braves get a leadoff single, and that's it. We go to the top of the 5th inning, 4-0 Braves.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been...
Inning, Braves 4, Reds nothing. And now for more play-by-play, here's Joe.
Thanks, Ben. Good work. 4-0 Atlanta. They have 5 hits. The Reds have none so far against Smith-Shawver. 8-9-1 due up. Santiago Espinal swings at the first pitch, slices one down the right field line and into the crowd, out of play. Espinal has hit in 5 straight. He's 10 for his last 20 after flying out to center his last time up. Smith-Shawver to the plate. Blisters a fastball in there at 95 for a strike. 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Took a little off. 1-2 the count. Espinal. Then Dunn, who came in for Callahan after the injury. And then Friedel. Wind in the pitch. Check swing foul over to the Braves dugout. Into the camera well. Espinal has not hit a homer, but he's come into the game tonight, as I said, a hot hitter. He's hitting .342 coming in. Next pitch, swing on and miss, got him. Strikeout number 3 for Smith-Shawver. That was a splitter and a good one, maybe the best one he's thrown tonight. Northside Hospital, for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. So this is Blake Dunn hitting a .170 with a homer. His first at bat, and he takes low outs, an outside ball 1. Big, solid right-handed hitter. 1-0 pitch bounced right back to the mound. And the 6'3" Smith-Shawver gloves it. Had to jump a little bit, but not too high. Flips to first, 2 down. TJ Friedl is grounded out twice, 0 for 2. The wind in the pitch, inside, ball 1. Side note on Callahan is that he's from Jacksonville. And I bet you he had some family and friends that made the trek up from Jacksonville to watch him play tonight.
Yeah.
Friedl hits one hard but right at Ozzie. He eats it up, throws him out in an easy 1-2-3 inning for Smith-Shawver. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Braves up 4-0.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If your kid thinks, I'm not a math kid, think again. With Mathnasium, every kid can be a math kid. At our learning centers around the country, we customize our math instruction for each student. So advanced kids get challenged, struggling kids get better, and they all grow in confidence.
Mathnasium has totally changed my son's attitude towards school.
My son earned his first A ever in math on his report card.
I can't recommend Mathnasium enough.
Visit mathnasium.com to find a location near you.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning on The Locker Room during our 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Top of the order for the Braves, Alex Verdugo has a double and an RBI and a run scored. Brady Singer delivers a little high ball 1. Verdugo is also grounded out. He was 2 for 12 against the Dodgers. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Good pitch, 1-1. Verdugo's got some good numbers against Singer, too. He's now 4 for 12 with a homer and a double. Singer to the plate. Over but low, 2-1. Dodgers 6-1 over Miami. Top of 7. Wind in the pitch. Backdoor off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 2-2. Cubs leading the Giants 2-0 at Wrigley. Top of the 4th on the Saya LTL Freight scoreboard. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight company of the Atlanta Braves. 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count. Verdugo's hit safely in 10 of his 13 starts for the Braves. Payoff pitch, swung on, drilled it right and deep. On the run, Fraley, he's at the wall. He'll play it off the padding. Gloves it perfectly, fires to second, and a close play at second with a great throw from Fraley. But too late as Verdugo goes in there head first with another double. Boy, he put a charge in it. I thought for a second he might get out of here. The double he hit was on a pitch inside. This double he hit was on a pitch inside that he turned on. But a great play by Fraley to make it close. Leadoff double in front of Austin Riley, who's 1 for 2, and he's got an RBI, and he sends one to center field, but right at Friedl. He'll glove it, and now tagging and trying to go to third and making it with a head-first slide again is Alex Verdugo. Good base running. Productive out from Riley. That'll bring up Ozuna. Fans, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Braves? Well, it's made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste even better. Well, now you do. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Infield comes in halfway. Ozuna broken bat, another one, breaks in half. This one to short. De La Cruz has got it and throws him out. That's an instant replay of his last at bat.
That's the third time that's happened to him since we were in Colorado. He had one exactly like the first two tonight in Colorado. He was going through the lumber.
Say he needs to change models.
Yeah.
Here's the man with the homer tonight, Matt Olson. But not the kind you're used to seeing. It was an inside the park homer. Sliced to left, resulted in an injury to the left fielder for the Reds, Tyler Callahan. Olson takes inside ball 2. Runner at third, 2 out. 4-0 Atlanta. And while the left fielder was on the ground injured, Matt able to circle his bases. Takes outside ball 3. And it was his 6th homer of the year. Singer fires outside ball 4.
I don't think they were close to this happening by any means, but you can imagine on a play like that there being enough confusion where a base runner would pass the other. And it'd be because nobody really knew exactly what was happening for a moment there.
Sure.
On such a bizarre play. I'm just glad the guys just kept on running and got the 2 runs.
Sean Murphy takes outside ball 1. Stretching the pitch, bounced off the plate toward first, hugging the line, but now it'll trickle foul. When little Gabe Simpson was, I don't know, toddler, we talk about the pinky finger. We called it the baby finger.
Okay.
Only he called it the baby singer. And he called his little toe on his foot his baby singer toe.
So that's what you think about when you see this.
So the guy on the mound for the Reds tonight, his baby singer toe. 1-1 to Murphy. Outside, 2-1. First and third, 2 out. Playing Murphy to pull, and he pulls one hard, but foul down near the ball boy. Bounced off the screen. 2-2. Murphy's grounded out twice to the left side.
How about this? Murphy is 15 for 71 this season. 7 of his hits are home runs.
Pretty heavy ratio there.
Yep.
2-2. Outside, full count. He'd take a single right here. Ozzie Albies on deck. Ozzie's got a base hit in 2 trips. Singer comes set and fires. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3. Murphy's out of there. Inning is over. Braves threaten. They leave 2. We go to the 6th. They still lead 4-0.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
It's time to step up to the plate to...
McLean, De La Cruz, and Lux do up. McLean 0 for 1 with a walk. 5 for his last 28. Open stance, right-handed hitter, and he takes outside ball 1. Ben, this Reds team has been very streaky all year. And they come in with an 18-17 record. Okay. Strike call, 1-1, and they can put a whooping on you if you're not careful. But back in April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 2 games against Texas and 1 against Milwaukee. Strike call, 1-2. They got shut out 3 days in a row, 1-0.
Tell you what's even crazier, that came right after they won a game 14-3.
Right, and 2 days after that, they won a game 11-7.
That's streaky.
Yes, it is. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Got him with some 97 gas. Petro.
3 straight 1-0 losses. That's hard to even believe. They had a game on the 20th of April where they scored 24 runs. That was against the Orioles.
Highs and lows. Ellie De La Cruz takes a strike. He didn't like the call. 0-1. 5 homers, 25 driven in, 13 stolen bases for De La Cruz. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. There's been some talk about him perhaps moving to center field. He's so fast and such a good athlete. 1-1 pitch hit off the end of the bat towards short, but that's where Austin Riley is, and he gloves and throws quickly to first for the out. 2 down.
Looking up their run differential, they're plus 34.
Yeah.
But in that one game, they got 22 runs out of that, or plus 22 from that one game versus Baltimore. So I guess when they're having a difficult time scoring, they're losing 1-0 and 2-1, and then when they win, they're winning 10-3 or something like that.
Fans, Napa is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Gavin Lux, 0 for 1 with a walk, takes a strike. He's 4 for his last 24. 0-1, tapped foul, 0-2. AJ doing a great job of getting ahead now after those back-to-back 2-out walks in the 4th. Set down 6 in a row since then. Here's the 0-2 outside. Good crowd tonight, far from a sellout, but a good crowd for a Monday night. 1-2 pitch, swung on, hit high in the air to left field. Verdugo almost in his tracks, moves one step to his left. He's got it. Another 3 up and 3 down inning for A.J. Smith-Shawburn. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination, and then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you, around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May.
Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Brave tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Ozzie Albies will lead it off. Singer to the plate. First pitch swung on and fouled off to our left. 0-1. Our contestant is Norma Wright from Kennesaw, Georgia, with 2,950 big ones in the jackpot. Ozzie tried to stop his swing, but he went 0-2. Four runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Braves. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Reds. Wind in the pitch, outside. Albies, Harris, and White due up. Singer to the plate. Breaking ball, pulled foul. Almost knocked Orlando Arcia right off the railing. Another 1-2, way inside, moved him back, 2-2. Orlando's riding that railing like he's in the Derby yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Two-two pitch. Ozzie swings and fouls it off his foot. That hurt. Still 2-2.
Gretchen won the pool the other day, didn't she?
She did. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Albies. Swung on, hit in the air to right center field. On the run, Fraley. He's got it measured, and he's got it. 1 out. Michael Harris, the second. 0 for 2 tonight. He was 1 for 11 in the series against L.A. Singer works from the first base side of the rubber, delivers. Ground ball hit off the thumbs to second. Glove there by McLean. He'll throw him out, 2 down. So Norma Wright, with 2 out, would love for Eli White to go deep for a big payday. First pitch to him. High, ball 1. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 in the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. Wide in the pitch is low, 2-0. Eli has flied out to right and flied out to left. 3 for 11 against the Dodgers. He puts a charge in one right down the left field line, but he hooked it foul and into the seats. 2-1. Nick Allen would be next. Wind in the pitch. Fouled back. Braves got all 4 of their runs in the 3rd inning. RBIs from Verdugo, Riley, and 2 from Olsen. Fly ball sent foul down the right field line, out of play, still 2-2. .98 pitches for Singer, 57 strikes, probably his last inning. 2-2, swung on, hit up the middle, base hit. Good at bat by Eli White. Great speed aboard with 2 out. You know, it doesn't matter what Eli does, it seems like, Ben. I mean, he could strike out 3 times, and then all of a sudden, his last at bat, he gets a base hit.
Yeah.
He gets on.
And two, continues to play a great brand of defense, too. I mean, he had that tough night the other night versus the Dodgers with a few strikeouts, made a great play, and then found himself on base later.
Nick Allen fouls one into the screen above the on-deck circle. 0-1. We were anticipating him run against the Dodgers yesterday, but he got picked off against the lefty, Banda. Got a huge lead right here, but not going, and the pitch outside.
It really is amazing what you come through over the course of a season and the unpredictable nature of the game. And what I'm getting at is where the team was, thinking back on that first road trip at the bottom of the order and what happened with Profar, et cetera.
Line drive to right field, slicing near the line. But Fraley is there, and he'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning.
And now the bottom of the lineup has been a source of strength.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Introducing Seaflower, a charming village blooming along Bradenton's coastal mainland. Connected by a vibrant village square, lakefront parks, trails, and Gulf breezes. Connected by neighborly friendships and homes.
Eye care is just a click away. Schedule your appointment at MariettaEye.com. That's MariettaEye.com. Marietta Eye Clinic. Your vision, our priority. Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
22-year-old kid throwing a gem tonight for the Braves. A.J. Smith-Shawver has allowed no hits and no runs. We go to the 7th. And to take you the rest of the way, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. And it's 5, 6, and 7 for the Reds, starting with Spencer Steer. And he swings and sends one foul right back into the screen. An 0-1 count on Steer. He's walked and struck out. And for A.J. tonight, he's got his fair share of strikeouts, has 4 of them, but the defense has been very good behind him. 0-1 pitch, a little bit off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. You know, with a defense like that behind you, it's not all that bad when they put the ball in play, is it?
No, sir. Not with this team.
There's the 1-1. Steer swings and misses. And while we talk about the stuff of A.J. Smith-Shawver, swing and miss stuff, you wanted to see more of the fastball tonight, and he's done that. You get a little bit more contact, but we've seen some balls on the ground, some good ground outs, and some very easy flyouts. Very economical. Here's the 1-2 to Steer, and he pops one up. Shallow left field. Alex Verdugo, his entire uniform covered in dirt, standing under it, and he makes the catch out in left field, 1 down.
And you know what? His fastball's been up a tick tonight. He's been somewhere, I think we saw 97 at one point tonight. He's been sitting easy gas at 95.
Yeah, lots of things have clicked for him tonight. 1 down for Tyler Stevenson. 4-0 Braves, top of the 7th. Stevenson takes the ball low and outside. First game in this series. All 4 of these games under the lights here in Atlanta, Braves and Reds. 1-0 pitch, line drive, caught by Allen at short. I mean, he barely had to move his feet, hit it right to him. That ball was tagged, but perfectly placed out there to Allen. 2 down here in the 7th. Coming up in between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by the Warrior Alliance. Going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org. Boy, Nick Allen's made some great plays tonight. There's Jake Fraley. Takes ball low and inside.
Well, for it to be a really special night, you need a few of those line shots hit right at people, and so far that's been the case.
1-0 to Fraley. Low and inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Nick Allen had that one play earlier in the game where he was in shallow left, went to his right, down to the ground. Made the play. 2-0 sent fouled into the screen down the left field line. Well, with the play of Allen and what we already know about Riley, that is an airtight left side of the infield, isn't it?
Very comforting for any pitcher.
2-1 to Fraley, sent foul up into the second deck, down the third baseline. 2-2 on Jake Fraley. A.J. Smith-Shawver at 90 pitches. Looking to hang another 0 up there on the board. Braves leading 4-0. 2-2 to Fraley. A reach and a miss for strike 3. A dazzling splitter. They go down in order again. 7 brilliant innings out of A.J. Smith-Shawver. We head to the bottom of the inning. It's 4-0 Braves.
Hi. Sorry. Did I startle you? When you're used to hearing a certain type of commercial, something like this can, well, take you by surprise. That's kind of how it is with the Lexus RX, a vehicle that has continued to defy expectations for over 25 years. From the first luxury vehicle of its kind, to the first hybrid luxury vehicle, to the only plug-in hybrid worthy of the RX name. We understand you want more than the everyday SUV. And isn't being understood an amazing feeling? Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Shooting drills. A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve, but one who genuinely cares about each player
have what it takes. We got this.
Can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Are you tired of your food tasting tasty but somehow not quite tasty enough? That's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce invented the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppery peppers, tarty vinegar, and the salty tears of Nets fans who cried because they didn't win. But everyone can win at eating something delicious with the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger only from the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you could win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
New pitcher for the Reds as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be right-hander Scott Barlow, 6'3", 210 out of New London, Connecticut. Barlow on the year is in his 17th game, 1-0, a 3.21 ERA, 14 innings, 10 walks, wow, 12 strikeouts, and he'll face the top of the order.
There's Alex Verdugo, who's been a doubles machine, takes a called strike. 2 doubles tonight for Alex Verdugo. Scored a run, drove in a run. Braves leading 4-0. 0-1 pitch, fouled off. With the 2 doubles tonight, Alex Verdugo became the 3rd player in the franchise's modern era, that's since 1900, with 7 doubles within their first 14 games to begin a stint with the club, joining George Jackson in 1911 and Sean Murphy in 2023. 0-2 pitch, and he fights that off foul.
You know, I love the records of baseball. I think that's one of the things we use to compare the past to the present. But who keeps track of that one? You know,
and how they find it that fast?
Oh, Jeff Lombardi.
Verdugo takes the ball low and inside.
He can find anything. Of course, we call him J-Lom.
Well, I mean, just like that, he's got a stat involving a player from 1911.
Mm-hmm.
George Jackson, 1911. Here's the 1-2. Ball low and outside, 2-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Braves. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Reds.
Barlow 92-95 with a slider, curveball, occasional sweeper.
Barlow, big, tall right-hander, long hair coming out of the back of his red cap. 2-2 to Verdugo. Lays off that one outside. Counted 3 balls, 2 strikes. All 4 Braves runs came in the bottom of the 3rd. Outside of that, it's been the A.J. Smith-Shawver show. He's had the longest outing of his career tonight. 3-2 to Verdugo. Hard hit ball fouled on the right field line. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Talking about all those doubles for Verdugo. He's hit a ton in his career versus the Reds. 3-2 is outside and a leadoff walk. Finishing that thought, Verdugo in his career is a .323 hitter versus Cincinnati. 20 hits and 62 at-bats. Of the 20 hits, 10 doubles.
Dang.
He gets a leadoff walk here in the 7th. There comes Austin Riley. Austin takes a called strike. Folks, did you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves, like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 0-1 pitch, wrapped foul on the left field line. Oh, and 2 on Riley. Ooh, it's got an update on Tyler Callahan, the injured Red who went into the sidewall in the 3rd inning. Broken left forearm. Is that what I just heard? Here's the 0-2. That'll miss high. Man, that is That is brutal.
I'm really sad to hear that. Second major league game. Good grief.
1-2 to Riley, low and outside.
And it wasn't, he didn't dive head first into it. He wasn't at the bottom of the fence. It was right in the middle of the padding. He just ran into it and tried to brace himself.
Here's the 2-2. Low and outside to Riley, 3-2. Well, we didn't expect it to be good, but you just hate when the news comes back and that's the case. Broken left forearm for Tyler Callahan. Here's the 3-2 on the way to Austin Riley. There goes Verdugo, and Riley, it's a fly ball to right. Jake Fraley underneath it, casually makes the catch. One away as Verdugo gets back to the bag at first.
You know, if you're looking for silver linings, and it's kind of hard to do that after that kind of injury. However, I'm going to say as a hitter, as an outfielder, better the forearm than the wrist. That forearm will heal, might take a while, but needing your hands and wrists so much in a swing.
That's a good point.
Dodge that.
One down for Ozuna. See if he can keep a bat intact here. There's a called strike.
Well, I'm sure it's just the same bat. He just taped it up.
He'd need some duct tape and some nails and some Gorilla Glue to put that thing back together. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. The odd thing is all those bats broke the exact same way. Broke a bat in Colorado and 2 tonight. And they all snapped right above the handle with the barrel end landing just to the left of the mound. 1-1 to Ozuna, and he'll lift one towards right field. Jake Fraley over to his left, across the line, foul ground, dives and makes the catch on the warning track.
What a play.
Goodness gracious. He ran a quarter mile just to get there.
Man, oh man, did he go a long way. Made the catch, did a somersault, held on to it. And you're right, he ran a mile, mile and a half, 2 miles. He was going east to west.
2 down for Matt Olson. Now, the Braves have a 4-0 lead. It's not very often where the notion of the fan might be, okay, let's go ahead and get through this at bat to get A.J. Smith-Shawver back out on the mound. Well, we can understand if you feel that way tonight. Pitch on the way to Matt Olson. Ball outside, 1-0. A.J. has turned in 7 brilliant innings. And he'll be back out there for the 8th, facing 8, 9, and 1 in the Reds' order. 1-0 pitch. Good hack, but a foul ball by Olson. Four runs on 7 hits for the Braves. No runs on no hits for the Reds. Olson 1 for 2. And the 1-1. Check swing. They appeal, and he went, says Brian Walsh, third base umpire. A win tonight for the Braves would have them back to 2 games under 500 in search of their 16th win of the season.
Scratching and clawing, trying to get back to 500.
That's right. There goes Verdugo. 1-2 pitches outside, and Alex with a stolen base. That is his first steal of the season and his first attempt.
Stolen base. Huge jump.
Two and 2 for Olson. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Big chopper out to first. That'll be gloved by Steer. Takes it to the bag for out number 3. And the Braves strand Verdugo at second base. Well, when we come back, A.J. Smith.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Let's see if we can figure out the fall.
680 The Fan and the Fan app. Rolling into the top of the 8th inning. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Reds. It's a 4-0 lead for the Braves. And there's Santiago Espinal. First pitch from A.J. Smith-Shawver, pumped in for a called strike. That was A.J.'s 92nd pitch. And he's had several stress-free innings. Here's the 0-1. Comebacker up the middle in the first hit of the game for the Reds.
Doggone it.
Santiago Espinal with a base hit. And that ends 7 hitless innings put up there on the board for A.J. Smith-Shawver. And the crowd reacts. They rise to their feet. And how about this round of applause for the 22-year-old from Colleyville, Texas?
The way he reacted to the hit, he knew exactly what was going on.
Daysbo Hernandez up and tossing in the Braves bullpen now. No no-hitter and no winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. Rick Kranitz walking out there to the mound. And if A.J. Smith-Shawver had struck out the side, then Gene Boulain would have been the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility train vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, back longer. Good time for Rick to go out there, isn't it?
Perfect time. I mean, he's buying time for Daysville, of course, but also to help AJ refocus, reboot, realize, and remind him you've still got a lead with a ball game to win here.
Blake Dunn will be the batter. 4-0 Braves. We're in the top of the 8th. Austin Riley even with a bag at third. Pitch on the way to Blake Dunn. That'll miss high. Yeah, sometimes when you carry a no-hitter late into a game and suddenly you give it up, concentration takes a step back and you'll see things kind of get out of control for a little while. That's what Rick wants to make sure doesn't happen. Locking in his pitcher. And a good visit to the mound because that induced a pop-up to second base. Ozzie Albies under it. And one down here in the inning.
Tell you, if he can get through this inning and Daysville could finish it up, that gives Iglesias another day or a day off after working 2 days in a row. That would be a big help.
Yeah, it would. Back to the top of the order to T.J. Friedl. Runner at first, one out. Pitch on the way to Friedl. Missed the outside corner. I'd love to see A.J. finish up 8 innings. It's already his longest outing of the year. There's the 1-0 pitch. And a ball a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. Tell you what, it's good to see any starting pitcher go this deep into a game. 2-0 to Friedl. In there for a called strike. We talked about A.J. Smith-Shawver learning at such a young age and going through the ups and downs. We even talked about that in the first inning. Overcame a couple of walks in the first inning and again in the fourth inning.
Mm-hmm.
But just going deep into the game, if he can finish this thing up and Braves win this game. 2-1, ground ball to second base. Ozzie to Nick to Matt. Double play.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, finishing that thought is going to give you a big boost of confidence, and that's exactly what any young pitcher is looking for. That's 8 terrific innings by A.J. Smith-Shawver. Been a great night for him. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 4-0 Braves. Hey, this is...
Stop paying for paint that doesn't protect. Permanently protect your home while saving tens of thousands of dollars compared to repainting. Say goodbye to water damage, mold, and algae, and enjoy decades of defense against chipping, cracking, and peeling. Beautifully durable colors on any surface, all backed by our 25-year warranty. Shield now and pay later with 0% financing. Request your free quote today at RhinoShieldJAX.com.
Ever paint your house again? Rhino Shield.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on.
A tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Get the latest Braves news while you work every weekday between 10 and 2 with Nick Cellini and me, Chris Domino, on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Luis May will come on and work for the Reds. His last name is spelled M-E-Y. He is a great big horse, 6'5", 245 out of San Pedro de Macorís, Dominican Republic.
Here's his first pitch to Sean Murphy. And Murphy takes a strike.
It's only his third game. 2 innings, 2 hits, a run, a walk, and 4 strikeouts.
Here's the 0-1 to Sean Murphy. Murphy swings and misses. There was just something about tonight where after the 7th, for A.J. Smith-Shawver, I think the three of us kind of had a feeling something was special coming.
Especially when those line drives kept getting hit at people.
Right. Here's the 0-2 to Murphy. And he'll club one out to the left of second. To his right, the second baseman McLean has it. Throws over to first base. That's a nice play. As he went to the other side of the diamond of glove, and a nice throw over there for out number 1. But you get an unsuspecting night from an unsuspecting pitcher. You don't expect the 22-year-old who's been up just a handful of times in his life to be in the 8th inning with a no-hitter.
I didn't see it when he walked those 2 guys in the first inning.
Exactly. And a Monday night right after a big series versus the Dodgers, there's a called strike. But there he was out there in the 8th inning with a no-hitter. And then gave up the single to Santiago Espinal. 0-1 to Albies. That'll be sent foul. So that continues the no-hitter drought for the Braves. There are only 3 franchises that have a longer active no-hitter drought than the Braves. Here's the 0-2 to Ozzie Albies. That'll miss outside. The last Braves no-hitter, April 8th, 1994, Kent Mercker against the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Cleveland, Toronto, and Kansas City have the only longer droughts. 1-2 low and in, 2-2. Cleveland's is the longest. They've not had one since 1981. Toronto has not had one since 1990. And Kansas City has not had a no-hitter since 1991. 2-2, a swing and a miss by Ozzie Albies.
1981 for Cleveland. Is that Len Barker's perfect game?
Believe so. Well, you're talking about 44 years for them.
This guy, Luis May, I mean, this is only his 3rd game. He's been clocked at 103.
Michael Harris takes a called strike.
That's some easy 99 gas right there.
Here's the 0-1 from May. Fouled back 0-2.
The Mariners faced Lynn Barker in his next turn after his perfect game in Cleveland. And he went through our order, 9 up and 9 down.
Here's the 0-2, swung on, missed. He struck out Harris with a 99-mile-an-hour sinker. And the Braves go down 1-2-3. We'll pick that up when we come back. We'll go to the 9th inning, 4-0 Braves.
Braves fans, this is Mike.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa. Businesses invite you into their store to spend money so they can make a profit. This means that under the law, they have a duty to maintain a safe premises.
Whether it's a leak on the floor, bad lighting, an item falling off a shelf, or if you're attacked on the premises, it doesn't matter.
Stores have a legal duty to keep you safe on their property.
Our responsibility at Farah and Farah is to protect you when they don't.
Tampa.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Andersen. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
This is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, Home Team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Hey, let's finish off the shutout. What do you say? A.J. Smith-Shawver is out of the game. He goes 8 innings of 1 hit, shutout, 4 walk, 5 strikeout innings. Daniel De Los Santos will try to finish it up. For De Los Santos, his 14th game, he's 1-1 with a 4.30 ERA, and he'll face 2-3-4 in their order.
Got to finish that Lynn Barker story.
Oh, well, he had a perfect game, and then the next start against the Moroners, he had 9 up and 9 down.
Here's Matt McLean. And the pitch on the way. There's a call strike. The Moroners, huh?
Yeah, until somebody stepped up. Hit a triple off of him.
Is that right?
Hit a triple, broke it up.
How about that? Joe Simpson said, not tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Matt McLean. There's ball outside. So he'd retired at least 36 in a row.
Yeah.
One from De Los Santos. A swing and a miss.
I really thought when Lynn Barker got traded to Atlanta, he would flourish in Atlanta. It didn't happen. Boy, the Braves gave up a haul for him, too.
1-2. Got him looking. Slider. And McLean froze. Thought about a check swing. Held up, but that was a perfect pitch over the outside corner. 1 down in the 9th inning. That final line for A.J. Smith-Shawver. Best game he's had in the big leagues. 8 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. I just love seeing the smile on his face after that double play and once Snit came over to him in the dugout. Ellie De La Cruz to the plate. Takes a ball low. The Reds were no-hit last year by Blake Snell. They got no-hit by Snell and the Giants last year in August. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Ellie De La Cruz. Fouled back, 1-1. Really is wild to think that it's been that long since the last Braves no-hitter, 1994.
When you think about the big three and all that they accomplished.
Righty-lefty matchup on the 1-1 pitch on the way to De La Cruz. Get a piece of it, foul it off 1-2.
Smoltz came very close. There was a ball in San Diego that was hit to Klesko and left that Ryan caught, dropped, and they called it a double.
He was telling us that story during the rain delay the other night.
Oh, yeah, he tells that story often.
There's a 1-2 pitch to Ellie De La Cruz. Outside and low. Shelby Miller was close.
Oh, boy, was that heartbreaking.
Sean Newcomb was a pitch away. Mike Foltynewicz took a no-hitter into the 9th inning. That was a night in Oakland. Here's the 2-2 pitch to De La Cruz. Ground ball to first base. Olson is there. He'll take it to the bag himself. And 2 down. That night that Foltynewicz took his no-hitter into the 9th inning, Matt Olson broke it up with a no-hitter.
Yes, he did.
With the home run of the no-hitter.
Greg Maddux always said, I'll never throw a no-hitter. I throw too many strikes.
Makes sense.
One more. Finish up the shutout. Let's all go pat AJ on the back again.
Braves have one shutout win this year. That was against the Marlins on April 4th, that 10-0 home opener. Gavin Lux takes a ball outside. Braves pitchers have turned in 5 1-2-3 innings. And with one more out right here versus Lux, that would be number 6. Here's the 1-0 to Lux. Off the plate with a slider. 2 balls, no strikes. Gavin Lux 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way from De Los Santos. Reach and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. All 4 Braves runs came in the bottom of the 3rd. Outside of that, it's been all A.J. Smith-Shawver. De Los Santos comes set next to his right ear. Here's the 2-1 to Lux. Outside, 3-1. Is 3-1. Called strike. Change up on the inside corner. And now 30,000 plus rise to their feet looking for one more strike and a Braves victory. De Los Santos been at the waist, now straightens. And the 3-2. A little nubber down the third baseline as he busted his bat and then goes foul. The barrel into that thing split right in half. So the bat boy comes out, picks up the busted stick. And Gavin Lux gets a brand new War Club. He had to go all the way into the dugout to find another bat. And now they bring it to him right there at the stairs. 3-2 on Lux. He doctors up the handle of that new bat. Meanwhile, De Los Santos fires a warm-up toss to the plate. Second game of this series will be 7:15 Eastern tomorrow night, 6:15 Central. Chris Sale, the lefty for the Braves, facing fellow left-hander Andrew Abbott.
Doesn't figure to be a lot of runs scored tomorrow either.
Yeah, Abbott's had a good season. 2-0, 3.32 ERA. And then, of course, we all know how good Chris Sale is. All right, back in the action. Looking for one more strike. 3-2. Little pop-up out to third. Austin Riley going to watch that one drift and go into the Reds dugout. Do it again with a 3-2 count on Lux. De Los Santos looking to close the door right here. 3-2. Just missed low of the fastball. 2-out walk to Lux. That'll bring Spencer Steer into the box.
It was low.
Steer has walked. That's the only time he's been on base. Big lead at first base by Lux. Pitch on the way is a ball outside. Down to second base for Lux. on defensive indifference. Looking for one more out to piece together a one-hit shutout of the Cincinnati Reds. 1-0 pitch, ground ball out to short, backhanding in the hole. Allen gets rid of it quickly, bounces the throw. Olsen secures, Braves win. It's a one-hit shutout for the Braves as they claim game one over the Reds. And a masterpiece by A.J. Smith-Shawver tonight, best outing of his young major league career. 8 innings for A.J. Smith-Shawver, gave up just one base hit. And the 4-run third takes care of the rest for the Braves. For the Reds in the ninth, no runs, no hits, no errors, one left. Final score, Braves 4, Reds nothing. Back with the totals after this.
High is chugged out.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation.
In the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Remember the good old days when baseball in Atlanta was an adventure? Book your stay today at omnihotels.com/Atlanta, because some things are too good not to relive.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it.
Let's be real. Learning goes way beyond the classroom. At Florida Virtual School, there's no classroom required to crush core courses with support from teachers that really care. Earn credit from electives the way that works for you. Explore career and technical education that builds real-life skills. Excel in AP courses that give you a head start on college. And learn new languages that make other countries feel a little closer. See how online learning can change everything at flvs.net/no classroom required.
Honra el legado de Selena y únete a la misión de St. Jude. Con solo $19 al mes te convertirás en un ángel de esperanza y recibirás la camiseta con el lema "This shirt saves lives" y la imagen de la icónica Selena Quintanilla. Haz la diferencia y entra ahora a www.stjude.org/Selena. Tu apoyo comienza aquí. No lo dejes pasar. Consigue tu camisa hoy en www.stjude.org/Selena. Juntos podemos salvar más vidas. Ingresa en www.stjude.org/Selena.
Se acaba el tiempo para encontrar el regalo perfecto para el Día de las Madres, pero no importa, Macy's está aquí para ayudarte. Compra nuestra venta anual del Día de las Madres y encontrarás regalos que harán que tu mamá diga, eso es justo lo que quería. Hay collares y pendientes de diamante a 30-55% menos, carteras de Karl Lagerfeld y Calvin Klein al 30% menos, y juegos de fragancias de diseñador en caja y listos para regalar. ¿No es fácil? Pero no esperes más. El Día de las Madres es este domingo y la venta comienza mañana en Macy's. Ahorros sobre precios ya reducidos, aplican excepciones.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents.
More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Guess who said the following?
I play with love. I play hard. So I'm going to miss it, but, that's what it is. Always it's the end. So I'm happy. I played 21 seasons in the big league, and I can't regret it. Thank God.
That's Miguel Cabrera after he played in the final game of his 21-year career. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks. There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight. The bats have come alive. A showstopper. We're just playing Powerball. This place doesn't know what hit him. These teams are entertaining, are they not?
The show continues. Experience game-to-game coverage of the night's biggest moments, live and commercial-free. MLB Network Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
You can be a lone ranger on the field, Scorpio, preferring to stay in your own lane instead of making yourself vulnerable to your opponents.
Retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their Stasi jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes. But one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hi, I'm too busy enjoying the summer in my sweet new Toyota. Stuck inside all day? Couldn't be me. Not during the Summer Starts Here sales event, where there are deals on the entire lineup. Try again when May ends. Toodles!
Get 2.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid. Offer valid through June 2nd, 2025. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.08 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you can win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
Braves a winner tonight, 4-0 over the Reds, a one-hit shutout. And it was A.J. Smith-Shawver's night tonight. Next game in this series will be tomorrow night. Braves and the Reds right here at Truist Park in Atlanta. And our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin at 6 o'clock Eastern with the Ford leadoff show. And the first pitch to follow at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. Battle of Southpaws tomorrow night. Andrew Abbott for the Reds. He's 2-0 with a 3.32 ERA. Chris Sale for the Braves. He's 1-3 with a 4.84 ERA. It's for the guys back in studio. That's Joe Virgin and David Holloway. Also for Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and a good evening from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, where tonight it's the Braves over the Reds by a final score of 4-0. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show that starts right now with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. A fantastic way to get the 4-game set with the Reds started off. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game. And it came into the bottom of the 5th. Alex Verdugo led off the inning with the double. It was his second of the night. And in the process, he became the third Braves player since 1900 with 7 doubles in his first 14 games with the club. The other two, George Jackson in 1911 and Sean Murphy in 2023. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the cheering and the food. Kind of like how everything at Cortland's Apartments is my favorite. Hi, I'm Cordy, Cortland's spokespug, here to tell you about the awesome live and play spaces at Cortland and the amazing resident service. That's probably why they were ranked #1 apartment brand on Reputation.com. Cortland, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Find your new apartment home at Cortland.com.
Spring has sprung, Braves fans, and baseball is finally back. Make your lawn Truist Park quality this season with Pennington Grass Seed. As the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew, Pennington knows how to help you grow a lush, healthy lawn. With over 80 years of history rooted right here in Braves country, Pennington has the perfect solution for you. Gear up for spring with Pennington and grow a lawn you can be proud of. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
When you need a lawyer after an auto accident, don't just choose any legal team. Make the right call with Ken Nugent. Ken is based in Georgia. Other big-name legal teams aren't even from this area. Strike one. Ken gets you your money quick, while other legal teams waste your time. Strike two. Ken and his team are with you from start to finish. Other legal teams pass you off to a secondary team. Strike three. 3 strikes. Those other legal teams are out. One call to Ken. That's all you need. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight. As the exclusive freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves, Saia brings nationwide customer-first service that delivers every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
You're not afraid to get dirty. You know there's strength in sweat, pride in a hard day's work, and power in a great team. We agree the best teams run like a well-oiled machine. That's why you need a Yanmar tractor on your roster. The tractor rated #1 in product quality by the EDA 5 years running. From digging and grading to tilling and mowing. Get more done. Take less time. Yanmar gets you to the game faster. See all their tractors online at yanmartractor.com. That's yanmartractor.com. Hey, Braves fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the A, meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... The official ticket marketplace of...
That ball was crushed.
And...
Did you see that?
Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Braves games or to any other live event across Braves country, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of... Let's go Braves!
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app, now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now. Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network.
Fly ball sent to right field, and deep, and Matt Olson has just tied this bad boy up.
All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Dickey Broadcasting Studios outside the right field gate of Truist Park. I'm Barrett Sallee. The Braves get off to a great start in the 4-game set versus the Reds, a 4-0 performance. A.J. Smith-Shawver was absolutely fantastic with 8 innings and giving up only 1 hit. Let's get to the highlights. Top of the third, TJ Friedl at the plate. Nick Allen flashing a little bit of leather.
Here's the 0-1. Friedl lines one out to short. Nice pick by Allen, up on his feet, bounces it twice, and that's in time. That is absolutely spectacular by Nick Allen. That was a laser beam at him, and he went to the ground to his right, and before you could snap your fingers, he was up on his feet and sending a good throw to first base.
Allen is one of 2 qualifying shortstops who hasn't made an error all year. Bottom of the third, Nick Allen on first after a single. Alex Verdugo at the plate looking to get the Braves on the scoreboard.
Good lead at first base by Allen. There he goes, 3-2 pitch, pulled down the right field line, fair, bangs into the sidewall. Allen heading for third, they're going to wave him. Getting to it in right field, Fraley. Throw to the plate, here comes Nick, 1-0 Braves. Head first slide by Nick Allen, it's an RBI double, and it's now 1-0 Braves in the third.
Ooh, baby, did that whistle down the line.
Austin Riley hit 2 home runs yesterday. He's next at the dish and keeps his hot streak alive and well.
Riley awaits. 1-2 from Singer. Swung on and shot into center. A base hit. Verdugo around third base. Friedl hits the cutoff man and they hold. It's an RBI by Riley. And it's 2-0 Braves.
Matt Olson at the dish next. Score 2-0 for the Braves. And Olson looking to extend that lead.
There he goes, 3-2 in the air, down the left field line, slicing towards the corner, racing over and sliding to it, Callahan, and then into the sidewall. He's dropped the ball, and everybody's going to continue to run. Riley trots to the plate. Callahan is injured. Olson around third. He'll come around, and he will score. But Callahan went into the sidewall and lost the ball. He had it for a moment, but banged into that sidewall. And as it stood, I believe they said fair ball. And the Reds want to review this. Alan Porter's the crew chief. Let's hear from him.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. There's no catch. The play stands. Cincinnati loses their challenge.
So he said no catch and the play is dead, which would make that a foul ball?
No, it's an inside the park home run.
Okay. So it is an inside the park home run for Matt Olson. And it's 4-0 Braves.
That is Matt Olson's 6th home run of the season and his first career inside the park home run. Tyler Callahan was removed for the game with a broken left forearm. Sad news for the rookie who got his first career hit just 2 days ago. Bottom of the 5th, Alex Verdugo leading off the inning and making a little history in the process.
Payoff pitch, swung on, drilled it right and deep. On the run, Fraley, he's at the wall. He'll play it off the padding. Gloves it perfectly, fires to second, and a close play at second with a great throw from Fraley, but too late as Verdugo goes in there head first with another double.
That was Alex Verdugo's 2nd of the night. In the process, he becomes the 3rd Braves player since 1900 with 7 doubles in his first 14 games with the club. The other 2, George Jackson in 1911 and Sean Murphy in 2023. However, he was stranded on third to end the inning. Top of the 8th, no outs. A.J. Smith-Shawver still hasn't given up a hit, but Santiago Espinal ends the no-hit bid.
Here's the 0-1. Comebacker up the middle in the first hit of the game for the Reds.
Doggone it.
Santiago Espinal with a base hit, and that ends 7 hitless innings put up there on the board for A.J. Smith-Shawver. And the crowd reacts. They rise to their feet. And how about this round of applause for the 22-year-old from Colleyville, Texas?
It was the best performance of A.J. Smith-Shawver's career. He went 8 innings, gave up the 1 hit, no earned runs, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Braves still without a no-hitter since Kent Mercker in 1994. Bottom of the 9th, Anil De Los Santos on to finish it off against Spencer Steer.
1-0 pitch, ground ball out to short, backhanding in the hole. Allen gets rid of it quickly, bounces the throw. Olsen secures, Braves win. It's a one-hit shutout for the Braves as they claim Game 1 over the Reds. And a masterpiece by A.J. Smith-Shawver tonight, best outing of his young Major League career. 8 innings for A.J. Smith-Shawver, gave up just 1 base hit. And the 4-run third takes care of the rest for the Braves. For the Reds in the 9th, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. Final score, Braves 4, Reds nothing.
For the second straight night at Truist Park, we get to sound that train horn. A.J. Smith-Shawver gets the win. He's 2-2. Brady Singer gets the loss. He's 4-2 on the season. Your totals: Braves 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Reds no runs, 1 hit, no errors. We'll be back. You'll hear sound from the clubhouse, including A.J. Smith-Shawver. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. 2 legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
At the Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, the energy of the game day is right outside your door. As the closest hotel to the gates of Truist Park, you'll feel one with the crowd and on top of the action at the Battery Atlanta during your stay. Whether you're enjoying mouth-watering prime steaks at National Anthem or celebrating life's biggest wins any day of the week. As the official hotel of the Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Hello, I'm Neil Pruitt, Chairman and CEO of Pruitt Health. We believe family makes us stronger. Pruitt Health has served families and communities throughout the Southeast for more than 50 years. If you're looking for skilled nursing, home health, or hospice care, count on our caregivers to provide the personalized plan your loved one needs. Learn more, visit PruittHealth.com. Pruitt Health is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
Military veterans are eager to transfer their skills and experiences to civilian life, but lack trusted connections to expedite their path to success. That is, until they meet the Warrior Alliance. The Warrior Alliance goes the extra mile to reach veterans in their communities so they do not have to take this journey alone. With over 40 partners across 10 service areas, your donation goes a long way toward achieving maximum impact for a veteran and their family. Go to thewarrioralliance.org to donate today and commit to helping the Warrior Alliance change thousands of lives for the better.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes spoilers can be worthwhile. And so we designed the Lexus NX to reveal many things. Like taking the mystery out of how close you are between parking space lines, or the time you'll arrive at your dinner reservation. Technology designed to remove surprise endings. It's just a better story that way. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
When you're looking for leading cardiac care, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 95% patient recommendations. You could say we're #1 in the heart of Georgia. We lead with 100 dedicated cardiovascular doctors, so you'll know your heart is in the best hands. We lead with compassion, because you are at the heart of our care. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
If you missed any of today's Braves action, the Hyundai Postgame Show has you covered. You're locked into the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Driven by your local Hyundai dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves.
Welcome back, hey fans. Attorney Ken Nugent and pitcher Chris Sale of your Atlanta Braves are teaming up to show appreciation for Georgia's first responders who, with one call that's all, put Georgians first. Ken will award $1,500 to one first responder each month, and Chris Sale will host that first responder and their family before a game. Monthly winners will be announced during the final Braves Clubhouse Report each month, heard on the flagship of the Braves Radio Network, 680 The Fan. More details and an entry form can be found at callken.com/first responder. That's callken.com/first responder. To all the first responders out there, thank you for your service. A.J. Smith-Shawver, 8 one-hit innings, 99 pitches, 60 of which were strikes. Here is Smith-Shawver after the game.
A.J., can you just describe the excitement or the adrenaline maybe that you're still feeling right now?
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, just executing pitches and having that defense behind me and Murph behind there, just everything working tonight was nice. It was a pretty exciting time.
What was working? I mean, what in particular of your pitches, what were you leaning on most?
I feel like I used my heater pretty well today. I felt like I had good results on it all day. And then just curveball splitter, really just kind of leaning on that and getting myself into good counts and getting myself out of bad counts. But I thought everything was kind of working today.
Usually it's like pitchers have an ovation when you come off like during an inning, but to carry that no-hitter into when you did to get that ovation after the first hit of the game, like how cool was that moment to kind of see everybody around you and just feel the atmosphere?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it, but it was just like one of those feelings. That's what you kind of dream about as a kid, just going out there and playing the game you love. So, I mean, it's trying to take it all in right now. It's been a good game. I'm glad we won and everything went well.
Taking it a step further and seeing the hugs in the dugout, and this might have been what you're talking about as well, but hugs from teammates and especially those words of encouragement from Snit. What did that mean to you?
I mean, it means everything. Whenever the guys in the clubhouse are believing in you and they want you to take the ball and go win games, I feel like that's, as a pitcher, that's your ultimate goal. You want those guys to trust you and know what they're going to get out of you every night. So having that happen and we have a great team and great teammates and just great people in our clubhouse. So just that supports everything.
You've had some bumps and bruises, some setbacks like all the young pitchers. Does this kind of day make you feel like, okay, I can do this? I mean, I'm arrived.
Yeah, it's definitely reassuring whenever you put some outings together like this to just kind of keep growing and just keep making progress off of your last outing.
At what point in time tonight do you become cognizant of the no-no? And are you thinking pitch count? Just kind of tell us what your thought was maybe from the sixth inning on.
I probably started really kind of noticing in the fifth. Then everybody really got away from me sixth and seventh. And I was like, okay, this is real. So just trying to go out there and execute pitches. Just do the same thing I've been doing, but just with a little bit more adrenaline and just really focus on executing and just making my pitch.
I know the pitch count was pretty high, but how hard did you lobby to get a ninth, or what was that conversation like with Snit?
I didn't really lobby too hard. I was at 99 pitches. I kind of knew. If Snit told me if I still had the no-hitter going, I had 120 in the tank, so we would have seen how it would have gone. But I thought it was a decent workload, about 100 pitches, so, I'm pretty happy with it.
You mentioned the heater. Your first two starts, you were throwing it less than 30% of the time, and the three starts since, over half the time you're throwing it. Was there any change or tweak that led to you being more confident in that pitch?
No, not necessarily. I was just feeling kind of weird about my heater early on in the year this year, and so just kind of getting back to the basics and what I do, driving the ball low and up in the zone, just kind of feeling more natural and kind of just putting some things together as we go on.
Obviously, you had a no-no going into the eighth. Did it occur to you hadn't pitched in the eighth before in your professional career? I thought you had?
After the game, I was like, I don't know if I was talking to Alex, I was like, I don't know if I've pitched in the eighth before, so now I have. Now try to get the ninth.
Let's go back a couple of weeks ago. What was your reaction when they sent you down? You finished that outing strong, and to think that you're here now, did that piss you off? Did it put a chip on your shoulder? Did it help you? What do you think?
You never want to. This is where you want to play your games, and so whenever you get an option down, you have to kind of just take it with a grain of salt and go look at what you really need to work on and try to see the reasoning behind it. And I felt like I did a good job of going down there and just kind of really working on my stuff and how I was moving to get those answers that I wanted for myself. So I feel like it goes each way, but I'm pretty happy with like how I handled the situation and how I went about my business. I feel like it's the most important part.
Steve was saying earlier that you could never really show any panic. He kind of notices your mindset that way and that you've grown that way. How comforting is that now that you have a little bit of experience to feel more self-assured in that way versus like right when you came up?
Yeah, I mean, every outing you get underneath your belt, you get a little bit more confidence. And I don't know, it's nice to have a level head out there and really just try to process what's going on and be in the moment. When you start worrying about everything, that's when things go a little too quick and things get out of hand. So I feel like just being able to take a step back after you walk somebody, walk two guys, let up a hit, walk. It's just like whatever you can do to kind of reset your head and just go attack hitters and make your pitch, because you're always one pitch away, I feel like.
Have you had a chance to say anything to Nick Allen yet?
I've said thank you a few times. Those are some nice plays tonight. Him, Murph, I got a few thank yous to dish out tonight. So, I mean,